Hey guys, welcome back to another video. And in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to make your car a whole lot smaller. Or not smaller, but I'm going to be showing you guys how to make your car, but how do I say this? I'm trying to think of the word I'm trying to say. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna say that I'm gonna be showing you guys how to make your car have less suspension. Because obviously, when you have a car, sometimes you put the suspension all the way down low and it's still pretty high and it's not really liking to your standards, right? So I'm gonna be showing you how to get a smaller car or a less suspension car so that way your car can look something like this. Or it can look something like this and not like this. Because as you can see, this is taller, whereas this is smaller. So I'm going to be showing you guys how to do that with your car. Now, me personally, I will go ahead and get this car because, well, it's a car that I usually do like. So, without further ado, let me go ahead and show you. First thing is first, what I usually do. I usually just take this off and I customize my car, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. Now, one thing to note when doing this, you are going to need to put on a couple of things. If you want to customize your car, you can. Doesn't really matter to me. It's obviously your car. It can be up to your liking or to your standards. Doesn't matter, right? It's your own car. It's a car that you have. It's what you want to do with your car. Now, me personally, if I was doing this to my own car, I'm probably gonna get this bumper. And I'm gonna show you guys how to turn this bumper, make this bumper go all the way down to the floor, okay? Like to where it's quite literally going to be touching the floor, okay? So, I'm gonna be showing you guys how to do that, okay? So, let me go ahead and get this stuff to do it. And I will show you guys. Now, if you really want to make your car smaller, instead of getting a regular one like this, get the one that says BS, which will be this one, the BS series. Make sure you get the BC Racing, that says DS, the DS Racing series, okay? AKA BS Racing series. Okay, just make sure to get that kind of thing, because then your car will already be smaller or have not a lot of suspension, so that way you can use it. Okay. So now that you've done that, go ahead. Now, doesn't really matter what spoiler you're gonna use. I'm gonna use a spoiler. It's probably not gonna touch the floor, but I'm probably still gonna use it anyway, just because. Ooh, I might use this spoiler. I might use this actually. So now that your car is made, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and switch the rims out real quick. Yeah, those are perfectly. So now, put your height all the way down. Now, as you can see, the height is pretty good. Now, the reason why my car went that down low is because I did not have a skirt. Notice how when you take off a skirt, see, look at the car. When you have on a skirt, the car goes up on suspension. When you take off a skirt, it doesn't go up on suspension. Okay, so make sure that when you're using this, take off the skirt, okay? Make sure that when you're using a car like this, make sure to take off the skirt. Sorry guys, I'm a little sick. But the reason why I'm telling you to take off the skirt is because, well, obviously, when you're using this car, you want the car to look good, right? You don't want it to, be super high. You want it to be low. Okay? So, this is what you do. Take that, put it all the way down. Don't use a skirt, because using a skirt will mess up your car. Well, not the car, but it will mess up the suspension that you have, right? So, And no matter what car you are using, no matter what it is, don't ever use the skirt on your car. Reason why I'm saying this is because, well, I speak from experience because my past times of using a skirt have not really, well, have gone okay, but other than that, they were pretty tragic. So yeah, honestly, there's a lot that goes into not putting on a skirt. Let's say, for example, you put on a skirt on all of your cars, right? I'm a person, I do that. I like to make my cars look nice, okay? So, obviously, I do put skirts on my cars a lot. Like, a lot. Like, every time, right? But ever since I've started, like, taking off skirts from my car, like, look, off, on. I mean, on, off, on, off, on, off. You know what I mean? So, like, just take off the skirt because, one, it will make your car's suspension lower, and two, as you can see, the bumper that I said earlier, well, you guys probably saw it, you guys probably think it's not going to touch the floor. As you can see, it's not really touching the floor, but it barely has any space between it and the floor. So, I was just wanting to make this video to show you guys that this is okay. You do not have to put a skirt on your car. And especially if you want to make drift missile cars, you can take off the skirt for your You can take off the skirt for your drift missile, okay? So if you want your drift missile, because if you're a person who likes to build drift missiles in Mobile Legends, I'm not gonna judge you on that. But if you are a person who does like to make drift missiles, then this is definitely the way to do it. Because now you will have a car that is number one, really low to the floor, and two, that looks nice. So yeah, there you go. Now you have your professional car. So yeah. So there you guys go. That is how you can make, you know, a good car, and how you can take the suspension a whole lot lower. So yes, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to hit like, hit subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.